Taehyung walked through the quiet hallway of the hybrid shelter. Rows of cages linked the wall, each holding a hybrid waiting for adoption. Cats, dogs, foxes, all kinds. But his eyes stopped when he saw one small bunny hybrid curled up in the corner of his cage. Big fluffy ears spoke low and round eyes peeked out nervously. His name tagged read Jungkook. Kneeling down, speaking softly. Hey there, little one, Jungkook. Ears twitching, hugging his knees tighter. Don't come close, Theon, with gentle smile. I won't hurt you, I promise. The bunny hybrid stared at him, suspicious in his wide eyes. His fluffy tail flicked nervously. Theon could tell he wasn't used to kindness. Something about that made Theon's heart ache. Shelter worker, approaching. Ah, sir, that one is shy. He doesn't trust humans easily. Many people looked at him, but no one adopted him yet. Theon still watching Jungkook softly. I will take him. Jungkook ears pricked, shocked. What? No, don't. Shelter worker, surprised. Sir, are you sure he might take time to adjust? Theon nodding firmly. I'm sure he needs someone patient. Paperwork was signed quickly. Soon Jungkook was led out of his cage, holding a small bag with his few belongings. He refused to look Taehyung in the eyes, his step small and hesitant. Taehyung smiling warmly, bending down to his level. From now on, you will live with me. You will have your own room, soft bed, and food you like. Jungkook whispering, clutching his bag. Why me? Taehyung's soft voice. Because I couldn't walk away from you. Jungkook blushed faintly, ears twitching. He didn't answer, but he followed quickly when Taehyung held out his hand. They walked out together, the cold night air brushing Jungkook's soft hair. Taehyung opened the car door, holding him inside. Jungkook sat stiffly, staring out the window like a lost child. Taehyung driving, glancing at him. You can call me Young if you want, or just Taehyung. Jungkook still looking away. I don't trust humans. Taehyung nodding slowly. That's okay. You don't have to trust me yet. I will earn it. The words made Jungkook's heart beat strangely. No one had ever said that to him before. He sneaked a glance at Taehyung. The man's deep voice, warm smile, and calm aura felt safe. For the first time, Jungkook's tiny heart whispered that maybe this human would be different. When they arrived, Taehyung guided him into the large, cozy house. Jungkook's eyes widened at the warm light, soft couches, and gentle smell of vanilla candles. It was different from the cold cages. Theon showing a bedroom. This will be your room. New bed, new blankets, everyone just for you. Jungkook ears twitched, whispering, It's too nice for me. Theon kneeling, brushing his bangs gently. You deserve it. Jungkook froze at the touch, his ears heating up. No one had ever touched him so softly. His heart pounded, but he quickly pulled away, hiding under the blanket like a shy rabbit. Theon chuckled softly, standing up. Hyung smiling. Rest now, Bunny. From today, your life will be different. As Hyung left, Jungkook peeked out from the blanket, his ears pricked, and for the first time in years, he felt a strange warmth inside. Maybe, just maybe, this was the beginning of something new. The next morning, sunlight slipped through the curtains. Jungkook woke up in the softest bed he had ever felt. He blinked, his long bunny ears twitching. For a moment, he forgot he wasn't in the shelter anymore. Then the scent of warm food drifted into his room, making his stomach growl. Theon, knocking gently. Bunny, are you awake? Jungkook sits up, clutching the blanket. Yes, Theon, poking his head in with a smile. Good morning, I made breakfast. Jungkook hesitated, hugging his knee always. But when Theon stretched his hand out, Jungkook slowly stood up, following him to the kitchen. The table was full of food, pancakes, eggs, fruits, and even a bowl of fresh carrots. Jungkook's big eyes widened. Jungkook whispering, All this for me? Theon chuckling softly. Of course, you need to eat well. Jungkook's teeth turned pink. He sat down carefully, picking up a carrot shyly. Theon watched as he nibbled it with the little bunny teeth. The sight was so adorable that Theon couldn't help but smile warmly. Theon, teasing lightly. You really do eat like a bunny. Jungkook, ears flicker, pouting. Don't tease me. Theon, laughing softly. Sorry, you are just cute, that's all. Jungkook's heart skipped a beat. No one had ever called him cute in such a gentle way. He hid his face a little, chewing cutely, while his ears twitched non-stop. After breakfast, Theon showed him around the house. The living room had a big couch, and the garden was filled with flowers, and the backyard had space for running. Theon opening the backyard door. You can play here anytime, no cages. Jungkook stepping outside slowly, his ears lifting as the wind touched them. No cage, really, Theon softened, never again. Jungkook's chest tightened, he ran across the grass suddenly, his fluffy tail bouncing. For the first time, he felt free. Theon leaned against the doorframe, watching with a small smile as Jungkook laughed softly to himself, his ear dancing in the sunlight. Jungkook panting lightly, looking at him. You are really not going to lock me up? Taehyung walking closer, bending down to meet his eyes. Bunny, you belong with me now, not in the cage. Jungkook's lips parted, his teeth sealed. He quickly looked away, ears trembling. Taehyung reached out and patted his head gently. Jungkook blinked at first, but then leaned into the touch without realizing. Taehyung's soft voice, "We will get used to the touch soon." Jungkook muttering, blushing forward. Taehyung grinning. What did you say? Jungkook hid his face. Nothing. Taehyung chuckled, enjoying the little attitude. He could already tell this bunny wasn't just shy. He had a berry side hiding under his soft ears, and Taehyung loved it. Later that night, Jungkook peeked into the living room. Taehyung was sitting on the couch reading. The bunny hybrid padded over slowly, holding his blanket. Jungkook quietly. Can I sit here? Taehyung patting the side beside him. Always. Jungkook curled up next to him, his ears twitching. Without realizing, his head slowly leaned against Taehyung's shoulder. Taehyung paused and smiled, gently adjusting so the bunny could rest more comfortably. Taehyung softly to himself, "My little bunny is getting comfortable already." Jungkook's eyes fluttered. He didn't answer, but a tiny smile curved his lips. For the first time, he felt safe enough to sleep beside someone. A few days passed in Taehyung's house. Jungkook slowly adjusted, eating proper meals, sleeping in soft blankets, even laughing sometimes. But the more he got used to Taehyung's presence, the more strange feelings began to stir inside him. His chest would pound when Taehyung smiled, his ears heated whenever Taehyung touched him. One evening, Taehyung sat in the living room with a friend on a video call. Jungkook peeked from the hallway, hugging his pillow. Taehyung on the car, laughing. "Yeah, things are good. I even adopted someone. He is really precious." Jungkook's ear twitched at the word precious, but when Hyung's friend laughed and teased him, Jungkook's chest tightened strangely. "Friend, on call." "Oh, look at you, sounding like a dad already. Is he cute?" Hyung smiling softly. "More than cute. He is special." Jungkook's face burned, but at the same time jealousy clawed at him. Why was Taehyung saying these things to someone else? Why did it hurt to hear him laugh with another person? After the call ended, Jungkook stormed into the room, his ears standing straight up. Jungkook pouting, voice sharp. "Why were you smiling so much at him?" Taehyung blinking, surprised. He is my friend Bunny. Why?" Jungkook looking away, ears twitching fast. "Nothing." Taehyung smirking a little, leaning closer. "Don't tell me my bunny is jealous." Jungkook, ears turned red, glaring. "I am not." Taehyung, teasing whispers near his ear. "Your ears tell the truth though." Jungkook gasped and covered his ears quickly, his face red. Taehyung chuckled softly and reached out, gently tugging his hand away. Taehyung, soft but teasing. "Don't hide from me. I like seeing your ears when you are shy." Jungkook muttering, "Forward." Taehyung grinning. "You keep calling me that, but you don't run away from me, bunny." Jungkook's heart pounded. He hated how right Taehyung was. He should have pulled away, but instead he stayed frozen as Taehyung brushed his thumb across his cheeks. The gentle touch made Jungkook's stomach twist in a way he didn't understand. Taehyung, softer, serious now. "You are special to me, Jungkook, not just because you are a hybrid, because you are you." Jungkook's eyes widened, his throat felt tight, his body warm all over. He couldn't look away from Taehyung's deep gaze. He wanted to say something, anything, but the words stuck in his chest. Instead, Jungkook quickly turned and ran upstairs, slamming the door to his room. He pressed his hands over his burning face, ears shaking wildly. Jungkook whispering to himself, "Why? Why does my heart beat like this around him?" That night he couldn't sleep. He tossed under the blanket, his body restless. Every time he closed his eyes, all he saw was Taehyung's smile, Taehyung's voice, Taehyung's touch. His body felt hot, unfamiliar. It scared him, but at the same time, it excited him. Meanwhile, in his own room, Taehyung lay awake too. He smiled to himself, remembering Jungkook's jealous pout. He already knew the bunny was slowly falling for him, and Taehyung, he was already falling for him. It had been almost a week since Jungkook first felt those strange new feelings. He tried to ignore them, but his body wasn't listening. His cheeks stayed warm, his ears twitched constantly, and at night he couldn't sleep. That evening it got worse. His whole body felt hot, his thighs pressed together tightly as he curled on the bed. His little bunny tail twitched nervously. Jungkook whispering to himself, panting. "What's happening to me?" He buried his face into the pillow, whimpered slowly. The heat inside him was unbearable. His body wanted something, someone, Taehyung. His heart raced at the thought, making him whine louder. Taehyung, hearing the strange sound, rushed into the room. Taehyung, concerned, Bunny, are you okay? Jungkook looked up, eyes closed, ears dropping low. His lips trembled. He clutched the blanket tightly. Jungkook whimpers. Young, it hurts. Taehyung sitting beside him, stroking his hair. What it hurts? Jungkook hesitated, ashamed. His cheeks burned as he pressed his eyes tighter together. Taehyung's sharp eyes noticed instantly. Realization hit him. Jungkook was in his first hybrid heat. Taehyung's soft but deep voice. Bunny, you are in heat, or not you? Jungkook gasped, hiding his face in a pillow, ears burning red. He didn't answer, but his trembling body was proof enough. Taehyung cupped his cheeks gently, leaning close. Taehyung whispers, do you want me to help you? Jungkook whining softly. You will think I'm dirty. Taehyung firm, kissing his friend. Never. You are mine, Bunny. I will take care of you. Jungkook's body shivered at the word. He slowly nodded, too desperate to resist. Taehyung pulled him into his lap, his big hands sliding around Jungkook's tiny waist. The bunny whimpered, his ears twitching wildly. Jungkook breathless. Young feels too hot. Softly against his neck. I will pull you down with my touch. Taehyung's lips pressed against Jungkook, kissing him deeply. Jungkook dashed softly as Taehyung's hands slid inside, dominating him completely. The bunny clutched Taehyung's shirt, banging helplessly against him as the heat consumed him. Taehyung breaking the kiss voicelessly. Say it, Bunny, tell me what you need. Jungkook crying softly, desperate. I need you, please. Taehyung smirking darkly, his hands sliding lower. That's my kid, Bunny. Taehyung pushed him down onto the bed, hovering above him, his eyes full of hunger. Jungkook whimpered beneath him, his fluffy hair spread out on the pillow, his thighs shaking with need. Taehyung leaned down, kissing along to his neck, wiping a little mark fumed across the pale skin. Jungkook. Taehyung, crawling against his skin. No, Taehyung, say Ray. Jungkook panting, tears in his eyes. Taehyung's hands explored every inch of his body, claiming him fully. Jungkook's body arched beautifully under his touch, giving into every kiss, every bite, every. The room filled with cries and whispers, confessions. By the end, Jungkook lay trembling in Taehyung's arms, his heat finally soothed. Taehyung kissing his very forehead. You are mine, Bunny, always. Jungkook snuggling closer, whispering, always yours, Daddy. The night after Jungkook's first sleep, he lay curled in Taehyung's arms, body full, still trembling from the intensity. His bunny ears were messy, his clutched teeth pressed against Taehyung's bare chest, but his heart, it felt full. For the first time, he wasn't scared of his feelings. He wanted Taehyung. No, he needed him. Jungkook, whispering, voice sweet. Daddy, Taehyung, stroking his hair, voice. My bunny, Jungkook, looking up shyly, licking his lips. I want you again. Inside me. I want. Please. Jungkook, Taehyung's eyes darkened instantly. He growled low in his throat, flipping Jungkook beneath him. The bunny gasped, his ears spreading out on the pillow as Taehyung hovered above him with raw hunger in his eyes. Taehyung, squeaking voicelessly. Really, little bunny? Was it enough for you? Jungkook, whimpering, legs spreading wider. Never enough. I want to be full of Harry. Mark me, making yours forever. Theon growled possessively, you already are mine, but tonight I will make sure the whole world knows it. His lips crashed onto Jungkook's, kissing him rough, tongue dominating his mouth, Jungkook moaning to the kiss, his body arching desperately. Theon's hand roamed his eyes, spreading them wider before sliding his against Jungkook's. The bunny cried out, trembling in anticipation. Jungkook breathless, begging. I need it so bad. Jungkook teasing, rubbing his against him. Say it properly. Tell whose bunny are you? Jungkook crying out, I'm yours, only yours. With a deep groan, Taehyung stand inside in one hard. Jungkook screamed in prayer, nails scratching Taehyung's back, his small body stretched around the thick lance, tears leaking from his eyes as overwhelming sensation. Taehyung's hard voice rough. So right, Bunny, you are speaking like you are made for it. Jungkook moaning loudly, as if wildly. It's too big, but I love it. Taehyung pounded into him mercilessly, slapping against Jungkook. The sound of skin slapping covered the room, mixing with Jungkook's shriek cries. Taehyung leaned down by Jungkook's neck, heart leaving a deep mark. Taehyung crawling against his skin. Mine, my bunny, my mate. Jungkook screaming in prayer. Yes, bunny, only yours. Taehyung grabbed Jungkook's eyes, folding him in half. Even deeper, Jungkook sobbed in prayer without even being touched. Hit his sweet spot, making him under Taehyung's dominance. Taehyung grunting, take it baby. Just free that you can't walk, Jungkook. Your mark bunny, Jungkook. Taehyung lost control him harder until finally he slipped inside, deep inside, filling Jungkook to the brim. The bunny screamed as he untouched body shaking violently, both clasped, panting, courage, strength, and sweat. Taehyung did pull out, keeping his buried deep, his mark on Jungkook's neck, glowing quiet. Taehyung kissing him breathlessly. Now the world will know you are mine, my bunny, my forever. Jungkook snuggling weakly, whispering with a smile, always, there is bunny, always. And from that night, Jungkook wasn't just a hybrid living in a new home, he was Taehyung's mate, lover, and the only one who owned Taehyung's heart, marked forever, loved endlessly. Weeks passed since that night. Jungkook now proudly wore Taehyung's mark on his neck. His bunny ears always perked up when Daddy was near, but today was different. Taehyung had decided to take Jungkook out in public for the first time to the dinner with his close friends. Jungkook was nervous, hiding behind Taehyung as they entered the restaurant. Jungkook whispering, clutching Taehyung's sleeve. Daddy, what if they stare? Taehyung strokes his ears softly. Let them stare, you are mine. That's all they need to know. When they sat down, Taehyung's friends instantly noticed the small bunny hybrid beside him. Jungkook's cheeks burned as he tried to hide, but Taehyung proudly pulled him closer, an arm wrapped around his waist. Friend teasing. So this is the one you have been hiding, Thai, the precious bunny. Taehyung smirking, kissing Jungkook's cheeks in front of everyone. Not hiding, just protecting what's mine. Jungkook ears turning red, whispering, Daddy not here. Friends rising brows. Did he just call you Daddy? The table went silent for a moment before laughter broke out. Jungkook hid his face in Taehyung's chest, whining softly. Taehyung only chuckled, kissing the top of his head possessively. Taehyung firmly. Yes, I am his daddy. Problem, friend grinning. No problem, just wow, he's adorable. Jungkook peeking out, glaring shyly. I'm not adorable, Taehyung whispers in the in his ear, voice low. You are not adorable, huh? Then why does make you whine like the cutest bunny in heat? Jungkook choked on his breath, smacking Taehyung's chest. Not in front of them. The friends laughed harder while Jungkook screamed in embarrassment. Taehyung to his friend, serious now. He is not just my hybrid, he is my mate, my forever. The table grew quiet, realizing the depth of his words. Jungkook's heart pounded at the open confession. His ears trembled as he laughed Taehyung tighter, as he hugged Taehyung tighter, whispering softly. Jungkook snuggling into him. Daddy, you really told them, Taehyung kissing his lips softly in front of everyone. I will tell the whole world if I have to. You are mine, bunny, always. Jungkook melted in his arm, his embarrassment replaced with the sweet warmth. For the first time, he didn't care about the stars, the whisper, the teasing. All that mattered was that he belonged to Taehyung openly, shamelessly, forever. It had been months since Taehyung marked Jungkook as his mate. The bond between them grew stronger each day. Jungkook wasn't just his bunny anymore, he was his everything. Tonight, Taehyung had something important planned. The dining table was set with candles, soft music playing in the background. Jungkook walked in, ears twitching nervously. Jungkook blinking, holding his blanket. Daddy, why is it so fancy tonight? Taehyung standing, taking his hand. Because I want to talk about our future bunny. Jungkook tilted his head confused. His puffy ears twitched as Taehyung pulled him closer, making him sit on his lap. Taehyung cupped his cheeks, looking straight into his wide doe eyes. Taehyung's serious voice. You are already my mate, but I want more. I want the world to see us as one. I want you as my husband. Jungkook ears showed up, eyes wide. Husband, Taehyung nodding, thumb stroking his lips. Yes, Bunny, marriage. Not just Daddy and Bunny in our home, but a life where you are mine in every way. Legally, spiritually, forever. Jungkook's heart pounded wildly, his ears trembled, tears welling up. He never thought anyone would want him like this, not as property but as a partner. He buried his face in Taehyung's neck and cried. Jungkook hiccuping, You really want me for life? Taehyung hugging him tighter, kissing his hair. For life and beyond. No case, no fear, no loneliness ever again. Just you and me, Bunny. Jungkook whispered shakily. Then I will marry you, Daddy. I will be yours forever. Taehyung growled softly in joy, flipping Jungkook on the table where the candles flickered. The bunny gasped, his ear falling back as Taehyung hovered above him with a dark, hungry smile. Taehyung husky, my husband to be already, Jungkook whispered, spreading his thighs. Only can make me feel whole. Please claim me again. Taehyung slammed into him with possessive hunger, their bodies moving in sync, cries echoing in the candlelit room. With every Taehyung whispered promises of love, protection forever, and Jungkook with tears of joy and pleasure, bliss streaming down his face, whispered back the only truth he knew. Jungkook screaming his bow, always daddy's bunny, always your husband. And in that moment, their purpose wasn't just, it was love sealed with passion and bound by destiny. A daddy and his bunny, now future husbands, marked not only by heat but by eternal devotion. The end.